Good morning, everybody, and here is a live look from the Fox 11 Storm Chaser. We have been live all throughout this morning on Good Day, Wisconsin to give you a look at the road conditions on your Tuesday morning. So we are currently driving out of Clintonville headed toward Green Bay this morning, and as you can see, we're just dealing with a lot of fog right now. The visibility is definitely impacted due to this fog, but it's really been changing throughout this morning, the different conditions that we're seeing on the road and falling from the sky as well. We were expecting a lot of freezing rain this morning, and we did see some rain, and it comes down as rain, just looks just like rain, and then if it's cold enough, once it hits the pavement, it could turn into that ice, that black ice that's giving your slick road conditions. So it definitely isn't conditions like a normal day, at least from what we've seen earlier this morning, but it's nothing too concerning. Obviously, give yourself extra time to get anywhere because it's not a sunny, clear day. However, the conditions are not too rough. You know, as we've seen this morning, in between the tire marks on the road, you are seeing it glistening a little bit, which indicates some ice being some slippery conditions just based off of the weather that we were experiencing. So like I said, it has been changing throughout this morning, but as what we're seeing right now, it is just foggy here, definitely affecting the visibility. Parts of the windshield have been iced over, frozen at certain points throughout the morning, but nothing we are dealing with currently. You know, this morning we started off south of Green Bay toward the Appleton area. You know, we went south on 41 and then kind of headed over to the west just to see what the conditions were like, because a lot of schools were canceling in the Shawano County area. So we were kind of driving out of Clintonville currently. While we were in Wittenberg, actually, we saw two cars in a ditch with police personnel and people there helping everybody out of the cars or the ditches. We weren't exactly sure what was happening there, just a drive-by situation. However, other than that, we have not seen cars in ditches or super slick conditions this morning, just some fog. It may be on and off drizzling, just depending on where you're at. I know we're expecting some more throughout this morning and early afternoon. We are in a winter weather advisory until noon today, so that's what Fox 11's chief meteorologist Pete Petoniak is covering over this morning. So make sure to hop on to Fox 11 Good Day Wisconsin until 9 a.m. to see what you can expect on your commute. But as always, you know, stay cautious, give yourself some extra time to get anywhere you need to be this morning, and just don't be slamming on your brakes or taking turns too quick, because even if your car is okay, you cannot be sure about the other vehicles on the road this morning. So live from the Fox 11 Storm Chaser, I'm Savannah Wood here on Good Day Wisconsin. You can catch us a few more times throughout this morning, but thank you for joining us. Make sure to drive safe out there.